Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
U.S. banks closed 28 branches across the country in just 1 week in July. Wells Fargo, Bank of America and U.S. Bank each closed 8 locations in the last week. The remaining locations were closed by Greenville Fed, Chase and Schaumburg Bank Trust, who each closed 1 branch. In the week July 9 to July 16, banks informed the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, OCC, that a total of 28 branches across 16 states will be shuttered. Ohio was the worst affected state, losing 4 branches, followed by California, which saw 3 closures. Scroll down for the full list with addresses. It comes as banks closed 539 local branches across the country in the first half of the year, leaving more and more Americans without access to basic financial services. If the rate continues for the rest of 2024, it will mean more than 1,000 branches wiped from malls and town and city centers. Bank of America has closed the most branches this year, a total of 98 locations to date. U.S. Bank has also made substantial closures, shuttering 73 of their locations. The closures, which banks must report to federal regulator, represent a trend as major banks move away from expensive brick-and-mortar branches in favor of online services. The majority of Americans, from Gen Z to boomers, are in less need of a traditional bank, which may explain the rising number of physical branches that have been closing over the past year. Andrew Murray, lead data researcher at GeoBanking Rates, told DailyMail.com. A recent survey by GeoBanking Rates found that even retirees prefer online banking to in-branch services. Overall, 78% of Americans prefer using mobile and online banking, and almost 1 in 4 did not visit their bank in the past year. Our survey of more than 1,000 adults clearly shows that demand for in-person banking is low across all generations, even boomers 65 and older, Murray explained. It's likely that overhead costs, rent, maintenance, supplies and staff salaries, are a large factor, especially given that our survey shows how infrequently people visit brick-and-mortar banks. Indeed, closures can lead to significant savings since the average freestanding bank branch costs around $2.6 million a year to run. The worst-hit state was California, which saw 72 closures from national banks in the first half of the year. New York followed in second, seeing 51 closures, followed by Pennsylvania, which had 40. Over the last several years, we have right-sized our branch network, and we may continue to combine 2 older existing branches into 1 better-situated location, Wells Fargo told DailyMail.com in a statement. Doing so does not take away the importance of our customers and the communities we serve. Bank of America also said they tend to consolidate 2 branches into 1 when there is a close. These shifts in our branch network reflect that, more and more, our clients are using digital banking for their everyday financial needs and coming into financial centers for more significant needs or to have conversations about their finances, the corporation explained. U.S. Bank also highlighted clients' migration towards online banking and desire for greater simplicity as reasons for their mass closures. As we evolve along with our clients, we are reevaluating our physical footprint and, in some instances, consolidating branch locations in select markets, the bank said in a statement. Click on the links below. Each article has the full list of closures for that time period. In January and February, banks closed 222 branches. U.S. Bank filed to shut 19 branches between February 25 and 9. Wells Fargo filed to close 8 branches between March 10 and 16. PNC, Citibank, Bank of America and Wells Fargo behind 20 branch closures between March 17 and 23. U.S. banks had more openings than closures over a week, March 24 to March 30, for the first time in 2024. U.S. Bank closes 10 branches while Bank of America shuts 3 in the week from March 31 to April 6. TD Bank, Wells Fargo, Bank of America and Chase shut a total of 36 branches between April 7 and 13. Bank of America, PNC, Citizens and Chase behind latest branch closures from April 14 to 20. Wells Fargo, Chase and Bank of America among U.S. banks to shutter 79 branches between April 20 and June 1. Bank of America, Chase and Woodforest among banks to close 51 branches between June